once again a very good morning and welcome to our annual research conference, UnITE SpLD 2017. I'm Andy, educational therapist from Sengkang Learning Centre.
And I am Jillian, also an educational therapist from Sengkang Learning Centre. Together, we will be your Masters of Ceremony.
To all our distinguished guests, Mr. Eric Lee, President of the Dyslexia Association of Singapore DAS, Mr. Lee Xiang, Chief Executive Officer of DAS, our international and local presenters, friends of the media, guests and participants. Welcome and thank you for being with us here today.
This year, we are pleased to present the UnITE SpLD 2017 conference, and our theme for the conference is Uniting Ideas in Teaching Excellence. The presentations at this conference will cover a wide range of age groups and topics on specific learning differences. We are also glad to welcome our guest presenters from Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, India, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Italy, USA and the UK. Over 40 experts will be presenting up-to-date research on specific learning differences. This is an opportunity for over 200 educators in the field of special education to interact with one another. Before we begin, we have prepared a short video featuring the highlights of UnITE SpLD Conference 2016. Now, let us sit back and take a look.
We'd now like to invite Mr. Lee Xiang, Chief Executive Officer of DAS, to come on stage for his welcome address. Mr. Lee Xiang, please.
A very good morning to all friends and colleagues of the DAS. Very warm welcome to the third annual UnITE SpLD conference. In the lead up to this event, I was asked several times, why is the Dyslexia Association of Singapore organizing a conference that addresses a range of specific learning differences? And I think all of us know the answer to that one. Dyslexia often comes with accompanying difficulties. It's often dyslexia plus plus plus. The co-occurring difficulties like ADHD, dyspraxia, SLI, Asperger's, and so on adds complexity to both diagnosis and intervention. So if we truly want to help those with dyslexia, we must also better understand and address the accompanying specific learning differences. And of course, globally, the descriptions for dyslexia have also evolved. The American DSM-5, for example, now recommends descriptions such as specific learning difficulties with impairment in reading, writing, or mathematics. While the DSM-5 continues to refer to the term dyslexia, arguably the new descriptions are a lot more inclusive. And we know that some practitioners here in Singapore have adopted these descriptions. For the DES, we are supportive of these new developments because we believe that when it comes to assessment, it is more important to assess and identify the client's area of need or profile, provide the appropriate intervention, rather than the importance being the label. So, the DES is an organization, we are going to go beyond dyslexia. One of our upcoming initiatives is the launch of what we're going to call SpLD assessments. That basically means that our team of psychologists, instead of offering assessments and diagnosis for dyslexia only, we will be accepting referrals and providing assessments for a range of SpLDs. Now, this year's conference, I'm very heartened that it has the largest international participants yet. All right, my colleagues and the MCs have already read out a very long list of countries where participants come from. We do hope that this conference will continue to be one of the platforms where we can develop and grow a community of practice here in Asia. So, allow me to wish all of you a wonderful and productive conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lee Xiang.
Dr. Janya Puthucheary, Senior Minister of State, Ministry of Communications and Information and Ministry of Education, has personally given us his well wishes for the conference today. The following is the message he sent. Singapore has made excellent progress in providing support for people with special needs. Collaborative efforts between the Ministry of Education, parents, community partners like DAS and other stakeholders have helped many children acquire the strategies needed to overcome difficulties in learning to read, write, and perform academic tasks. It is heartening to see that many teachers and allied educators are actively participating and sharing in this conference. I'm also happy to see that DAS contributes to the professional development of practitioners by sharing its own program evaluations through this conference and in its publications. Best wishes for a successful and productive conference.
That's nice of Dr. Janil to lend his voice and show his support for our conference and DAS.